Hey Leo, it's Lisa, and here is your October 23rd to 29th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. I am holding a contest in October to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, and I'll enter you in. And if you've already subscribed, still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the winner at the end of October. Okay, so that card jumped out. We'll put that on the side just to see if that is what they want to talk about. So the overall message for you, Leo, is... yeah, so it's very similar. So we'll read those together. So the Two of Swords is all about taking off that blindfold and seeing what's right in front of you. It can be for different reasons for all of you out there. Since this is general, it's kind of hard to pinpoint. It can be very much like you're looking for something, you want some answers to something, you don't know what you need to do, and they're like, it's right in front of you. If you're looking for love, it's like, it's right in front of you. Take off that blindfold. And with the Nine of Swords with it's stress and worry is making you kind of be blindfolded, and you need to take the blindfold off and stop worrying and stressing and overthinking things. The answer is right there for you. The challenge you have this week is someone brings you information that helps you move forward. This is someone that you've been talking with. It can be a professional or it can be a friend or family, but someone brings you information. It's emotional information, and it helps you take that blindfold off and help you move in the direction you want to go in. Where you need to focus on is understanding that heartache leads to new beginnings. So certain things that you've gone through, it's kind of the universe's way of teaching you and also pushing you into a new direction, into where you need to go for many different reasons. A lot of times we get stuck, can be the overthinking and overanalyzing, where it's like, why did that happen? What is the reason behind that happening? I don't understand, right? And it's sometimes we'll never understand, but sometimes the only way to understand is to move forward and move towards the new beginning that's created through this heartache. And then you'll go, oh, I see. And this card is all about being grateful that the universe pushed you in a direction and getting to a place and going, oh my God, like, thank God all of that happened. It was so horrible and painful, but now look at me. If I didn't go through that, I would not be here, and I wouldn't have this life that I have now. So whether it's a breakup or a loss of a job or other things, it's just kind of like it creates you into this amazing person and opportunities to live a really amazing life. And then what you don't see coming will reveal in a little bit. Okay, so let's get some clarity on these. It really feels like this overthinking and overanalyzing is kind of keeping you in this place where you don't want to see what you need to do to move forward, to move towards, it's kind of like you're stuck trying to overthink and overanalyze and not move in the direction you need to move in. Wow, when you move through this, you're moving towards all your hopes and dreams. So there is a reason that you went through this stuff, and it just feels almost very like you're stuck in it. But it's time to kind of, you may have been taking baby steps, but you're still in that mindset of why and how, and, being like stuck in the hurt, right? And you need to move forward because a lot of stuff, amazing things are waiting for you. The Temperance card is about the universe, our angels, our guides, our loved ones on the other side. They work through synchronicity by making things happen in our lives that move us in a direction. It's, it's like being in a maze, and they remove a wall to move us down a certain place. They put a wall up to move us in a different direction, right? And they bring certain opportunities into our lives. They remove things from our lives. It sounds very like they're manipulating your life, and they sort of are, because we have free will and we can make certain decisions, or certain things, other things may happen that we can't even see. And it's like, no, you know what? You need to move in this direction because you need to go and meet this person, or you need to have this opportunity. You've learned what you need to learn here, and now it's time to move on. And so they help us by creating certain things in our lives, whether it's good or bad, to push us in the direction. So through synchronicity, they're leading us to where we're supposed to be. The Seven of Pentacles is that you have planted the seeds to your success. You've learned certain things. You need to learn some more things. It's just moving forward and doing the work you need to do in order to have the abundance in your life that you want. And sometimes that's taking things away, adding things, learning some new things, whatever you need to do to reap the benefits of all the things that you're going through. And then the Lover's card. So if it was a relationship that happened, or you're single, or whatever it is that love comes in. So this is moving you towards a love interest, the person that you're supposed to be with. If it's not anything to do with that, it can be reconnecting you to your passions. What is it that you're passionate about? What do you love to do? And then as you move forward, you reconnect to your passion, because whatever you've gone through may have kind of shaken that foundation of your passion and kind of taken it away. And now it's reconnecting. By moving forward, you reconnect to what you really love to do and go, you know what? I love to do that, and I'm going to move forward. And that helps you create this new beginning. Okay. And then the challenge is that someone brings you information that helps you move forward. It can be that they come into your life, it's a loved one or someone, and they're like, you know what, you need to smarten up. You need to get unstuck, and you need to move forward, or you need to, it happened, go forward, accept it and go forward. It could be a professional who's like, here's some information, this is what you need to do. But it's a challenge because it almost feels like I don't want to say it's like a kick in the arse to get you to go where you need to go, but it feels just kind of like, a little push in the direction that you need to go. And that can be good news, where it's kind of like they bring you good news and you're like, yeah, okay, this is the motivation I need to stop overthinking and overanalyzing and moving forward. Or it's that kick in the butt that gets you to take off that blindfold. When you do this and you move forward, it helps you move in the direction you need to go in, and it moves you towards all the things that are waiting for you and that are meant to happen. Again, you get the Two of Cups is very similar to the Lover's card. And it is about connecting to your soulmate, moving you towards a soulmate. If it's not about love, then it can be a partnership with someone who enhances you, you enhance them, or it can be like a group of people and being around like-minded people. So when you move forward, you do that. The shadow side is the devil on your shoulder. Our subconscious that tells you, you don't want to move forward. You don't want to do that. Stay stuck, stay in overthinking. The overthinking and the devil, they work together, like the shadow side of you. They work together. They feed into each other. So when you're overthinking, the shadow side is like, yes, I can now do my thing and make them stay stuck and make them not move forward, make them only look at the negative. But you need to push that devil off your shoulder and move forward. And then when you let go of things that no longer serve you, you move forward because there is a ton of things waiting for you. This card, to me, the Eight of Cups, is all about adventure and looking at life as a big adventure and kind of going, okay, I'm just going to let go of what has happened, and I'm going out there and finding all the things that are waiting for me and having a big adventure in life rather than being stuck in whatever that was. It's a really positive card, but you have to just watch your shadow side and not allow it to stop you this week. So where you need to focus on is focusing on being grateful for the things that have happened. I know that can be so hard, but it's understanding that everything happens for a reason. And when you move forward and just accepting that, right? So not getting stuck in the overthinking of why did it happen, and being angry about it happening. It has this sense of the universe works in mysterious ways, right? And just accepting that and moving forward. And then you may get the actual reason why something happened, or it may lead you to something bigger and better. And you'll be like, I'm glad that didn't work out, because wow, amazing, right? So it's really kind of focusing on that energy and understanding I'm just going to move forward and accept that this has happened, and understand that it happened to create a new beginning. There's the Two of Swords. So they're saying, it's like what you're looking for is right in front of you. The answer is right there. You just need to take off that blindfold and move towards it. Yeah. And it's just, and it almost feels like you probably have been doing stuff to move forward, but you're still holding on, right? And that if you just removed that chain from the past, then then you can really truly move forward, and you'll be really grateful that you did it. The moon is that your path is not 100% clear. Again, very similar to the Two of Swords. So you have to take the blindfold off. In the case of the moon, it is that you just keep moving forward, doing what you can do, moving down your path, and then it starts to illuminate how it's all going to come together. And then you're like, oh my God, I can see why all of this has happened now, or where I'm going. And then the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the deck, it moves you towards happiness and success and fulfillment. And it's also about looking at life that way as well. So it's two ways, right? The more you focus on the positive and the joy in life, the more you can move forward, and things will come clear to you where you need to go. And then it also moves you towards that feeling as well. And the thing with the Sun is that you are attaining the things that you want to attain and having your successes, which brings in joy and happiness. But if you go forward with joy and happiness, it will help those things happen as well. The Ten of Swords is all that about you are done being stuck. You're done being the person that you were. You're done, treating yourself a certain way, allowing others to treat you a certain way. You've grown and evolved through this process, and you need to move forward. I always think of the Ten of Swords as, being pushed into a corner and going, okay, you know what, enough's enough. Or hitting rock bottom and going, okay, that's enough. I'm moving forward now. And it's a really positive thing, right? That it kind of pushes you forward. But it feels this week is the time to really kind of grab onto that energy and make the changes. Okay, so then what you do not see coming, Leo, is that you have all the tools you need to succeed. You're connected to heaven and earth. You have great intuition. You are grounded. All of this stuff has grounded you. Now it's just moving forward, understanding that you went through things to give you connection to all the tools you have inside of you, how to deal with things. You've learned a lot of things that you don't even realize you've learned. And just moving forward will allow you to connect to all of that. Go, I can do that. I've been there, done that. And then you utilize those tools. The Ten of Wands is about just taking the baby steps and moving forward. It's about the journey, not the destination. And I know that can be frustrating, and everybody hears it all the time, but it is about just taking a step every day towards your goal, right? And I look at this as several different ways. It can be, climbing Mount Everest, and instead of looking at the peak and the summit, it's like, and then you can fall and trip and fall into a crevasse. So you need to focus on each step you take, in order to get to the summit. And it's also, I always say, it's like building a puzzle without having that picture of the puzzle and going, I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I have no idea where this is leading or how it's all going to come together. I'm just going to take the steps to move forward, putting those puzzle pieces every day in that I can do. And then slowly it reveals itself how it's all going to come together. So you have a goal, you move towards it. You just don't know how it's all going to come together. The Tower is, two things. One, the Tower is that the universe could be kicking you in the butt to get you to move forward. It's time to move forward. So if you don't start taking the actions, it will take the actions for you. And then it's also that this heartache could have been a tower moment in your life, and it is pushing you towards what's waiting for you. The tower always leads to positive things. It looks horrible, it looks scary, but really what it does is it's a kick in the arse from the universe, an upheaval, a grounding that kind of says, okay, enough of this. You need to move in this direction because there's all this stuff waiting for you. And a lot of times we don't understand why. Something could have changed, the person we're supposed to meet. Economically, things change. And it's like, okay, this was right now. You've learned what you need to learn. Now you need to move in this direction, another direction, and move towards bigger and better. So it's just accepting that and understanding it's moving you towards better in your life. The Death card, my favorite card. The Death card is all about transforming. It is about the old you is dead and a new version of yourself comes forward. You've learned so much, you've grown so much. It's just such a good card. I know people are like, the Death card's a good card. It is. It's understanding that we go through certain things, which is very similar to the Three of Swords. We go through certain things and we learn and we grow, but sometimes we just don't understand why. And then we get to a certain point where we just emerge as this new version of ourselves. And we're like, oh my God, like I am so not that anymore. And there's no going back. I'm this new version. I'm a bigger, better version of myself. I, can deal with so much. I can kick butt. I can do this. And it's just a really empowering card. I love it. And then as you move forward, they're saying again that the angels, guides, the universe are directing you in a direction to really good things. And you need to keep moving forward. When the Temperance card comes, it's all about synchronicity and understanding that if you take the steps forward, they're kind of doing that maze thing where I said they're putting in walls where they don't want you to go. They're removing walls where they want you to go. They're putting in, people, opportunities, suggestions, and we need to take them and move in the direction that they're kind of leading us, the breadcrumbs, right? And it leads to bigger and better and amazing things. So Leo, just keep going. It really just stop overthinking and move forward, and it just feels almost like a new lease on life. That's really what it feels like. And understand that you may not know why, just keep moving forward, because eventually you'll go, I'm just grateful that it happened. That's for sure. And be in a really good place. So amazing, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel and helps me keep doing these. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
What people don't understand is it's not about the glass being half full or half empty. It's that the glass is refillable. Cheers. Namaste, Yabas.